Listen, most people think a blackout is just a few hours of sitting in the dark and then everything comes back like nothing ever happened. But a real blackout is nothing like that. It's not an inconvenience. It's a domino chain of failures that turn calm people into walking disasters within minutes, making mistakes they never imagined they'd make. And the strange part is, it's the harmless-looking mistakes that drag them into the deepest trouble. Today, you and I are going to walk through the errors most people fall into, the ones that cost them resources, safety, and control. And I'll say this up front. The third mistake is the one experts warn about the most, yet almost nobody listens. You'll notice something. Humans have a very strange reflex when the lights disappear. In the first few minutes, everyone believes things will be fine soon. So they immediately turn on their phones, scroll through news, film the darkness, flick their flashlights nonstop. And that is the first slip. When you do that, your battery drops faster than you think. Crisis psychology research shows that the more stressed people are, the more they use their devices like a way to stay connected with the world. But that ends up burning through the one resource nothing can replace in the dark. The core issue isn't just save your battery, it's that you need to control yourself. Every time you light up that screen, you're burning survival time. And when the grid doesn't return for hours or even days, you'll realize you already torched a resource you can't recharge. The problem is, when power runs low, people fall into digital panic. You can't call family, can't check updates, can't receive weather alerts. You become blind to information, literally. And that's when mistake number 2 shows up. People believe cheap power banks, the just-in-case ones, will save them. But low-quality cells, especially ones left sitting in a drawer, silently lose capacity. When you finally grab them in an emergency, they might only deliver 30 to 40% of their rated power. Another painful self-delusion. Electronics experts call this self-discharge. Your battery dying quietly without telling you. The worst part is the false sense of preparedness it creates. You think you're ready, when in reality you aren't. And then comes mistake number 3, the classic one experts warn about endlessly, failing to control your light output. Sounds tiny, right? But in a wide area blackout, your light is a signal. It's a public announcement to anyone out there. This house has supplies. This house is prepared. This house is worth noticing. In crisis psychology, light becomes a rare resource. And wherever there's light, people gather. You do not want to become a target, especially when the situation drags on and people grow desperate. Light leaking through windows, door cracks, even small lamps, can be seen from far away in true darkness. Even if your neighborhood is safe, that glow attracts more attention than you need. You might ask, so what should I do? The answer is simple. Light layering. Use red light to reduce glare, shorten visibility range, and avoid drawing unwanted attention. Red light also doesn't dilate your pupils as much, helping your eyes stay adapted to darkness. That's not folklore, it's basic biology. Rod cells are less sensitive to long wavelengths like red, so you keep your night vision without waking everyone up with harsh white light. And more importantly, it stops you from becoming a lighthouse during a blackout. But light is only part of the story. When the night stretches on, temperature starts dropping faster than you expect. A very common mistake is misjudging how quickly your body loses heat. Without electricity, indoor temperatures can fall rapidly, especially in winter or in humid regions. Your body loses heat through four mechanisms: radiation, conduction, convection, and evaporation. When cold air begins slipping through the cracks in your home, heat loss skyrockets. Many people make the mistake of trying to heat the entire house, when the smart move is shrinking your living space into a microclimate, a small area where warmth is easier to maintain. Just 2 or 3 layers of blankets or temporary curtains can dramatically reduce radiant heat loss. Thermal physics shows that minimizing the heated area multiplies energy efficiency compared to trying to warm up an entire cold house. But here comes the next punch. People keep opening the fridge to check if it's still cold, and that's an expensive mistake. Every time you open the door, the heavy cold air spills out and gets replaced by warm, humid air. Do that a few times and your food isn't just losing chill, it enters the danger zone, around 5 to 60 degrees Celsius, where bacteria multiply insanely fast. In a prolonged outage, the rule is simple: keep the fridge shut. When the lights go out, make a mental list of what you need and grab it in one single opening. This isn't a household hack, it's an emerge.